blueandgold.com, recruiting insider Mike Singer, joined by our beat writer Patrick Engel. We're continuing the Notre Dame most important players for the 2020 season, and coming in at number 23 is Tommy Kraemer. Right guard for Notre Dame last season, started the first 7 games, played 378 snaps, but of course went down with an injury, but expecting him at full strength. Patrick, what kind of an impact do you think Tommy Kraemer can have on this team in 2020?
Well, as we were looking at, identifying the most important players, you kind of figure, okay, if Notre Dame's offensive line is going to be highly touted and live up to the expectations with all the returning starters and being anointed in some cases in preseason publications as the best line, it would stand to reason that, one, that's going to be a big part of why Notre Dame's offense would be good again, and therein having some value and importance. And if that's the case, figure you want to have most, if not all, of the linemen on here. And Kraemer coming in at right guard, among I think the highest ranked recruit among those 5 starters, highly thought of among NFL circles. Not his best season in 2019, but really gives Notre Dame a dominant force in the run game when he's on because of his size and his power. And given the state of Notre Dame's backfield and kind of the unknown idea of who's really going to emerge there, you really want Notre Dame's offensive line to be a unit that can create space for a lot of different backs and make a solid back be able to have a good season in a way like Tony Jones was able to last year. And you definitely want to see that again. Kraemer, with that ability to really move guys off the line, kind of hard to find there with someone at his size and mobility for that. The big thing for him is going to be getting back to that pre-injury form and mobility that he had been able to display in the past.
Him coming in at number 23, did that surprise you a little bit? Like, where was he on your personal list, and what was your reaction to doing the rankings and seeing him land at number 23? Because we polled, 4 of us at blueandgold.com for this ranking.
I thought he'd be on here, and he was on 4 of the 5 ballots. I had him at 19th, if I'm remembering correctly, and I think that was the highest, mainly because I just thought the upside here of if Kraemer is the version of himself that we've seen him be his best at, that makes a big difference for Notre Dame's line, even though it does have some decent depth there with Josh Lugg, who was able to play a couple of different positions last year, needed due to injury, and has the ability to kind of play anywhere on the offensive line. But I think with Kramer's back to a pre-injury form and a more consistent version of himself, you really get a force where you can really run behind and create space and move guys off the line of scrimmage.